Hello Pisces, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your no contact love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. Alright, let's take a look and see what is going on for you. We're going to be looking at the current energies towards you of the person that you are in no contact with. What are their energies towards Pisces? All right, Pisces, we're going to start off with how you are currently being viewed by this person. We have the Three of Pentacles. I see the Ten of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. I also see the Three of Cups here. The Seven of Wands. Pisces, this is kind of feeling like, I do feel like there's somebody here who is kind of having a hard time. And some of it could be because of this connection. Some of it could be, you know, struggling to kind of stay away or just struggling because of whatever happened here between the two of you. But I also feel for a lot of you that there's just other things going on in this person's life as well. With this Ten of Wands, it feels like, you know, things are just, they're in kind of a challenging space. Things feel very difficult for them at this time. And I also want to say that I do feel like for some of you, this could be a third party situation. I'm not sure on whose end yet. I don't know, Pisces, if this is, you know, maybe you're in a commitment or you're in a relationship, or if this person is, okay? Maybe both of you are, but I do feel like for some of you that is the case here. Now, for others of you, this third party situation could be whatever this difficult situation is. Like maybe it is work, maybe it's a family, something like that, that is just really impacting this person. So just take it how it applies for your situation, okay? It doesn't always have to be third party in a cheaty context, okay? But I do think that, I do feel like there has been some kind of boundaries put up, whether by you or by this person, because of a third party situation, okay? Because of whatever's going on here. Things just feel very difficult for this person. And I do kind of feel, Pisces, that when things feel very difficult for this person could feel pulled back towards you, pulled in your direction. Some of that, I think, is just your energy. Okay, there's just some, it's like, it's your energy, something about your energy, whether it's because, you know, you're empathic, or whether it's because you're supportive or just kind-hearted. Like there's something here where I feel like when this person starts to really struggle, or when they're in a negative space, they want to move towards you. Now, the Three of Pentacles energy for how you are being viewed. This is coming through very specifically for me, Pisces. But for some of you, you could, I don't know if you're in the public eye, or if you just, maybe you're just very active on social media in some way. Maybe you're like a content creator of some kind. Or maybe you're, like I said, maybe you're just very active on social media. But I feel like there's something here for this part is going to be very specific. So it's not going to be for all of you. But I do think that, for some of you, this person could, there's something here about you being put on display, right? So whether they are like watching your social medias or that kind of thing here, okay? So I do feel like somebody kind of fixates on you. I also am viewing this Three of Pentacles energy as like this person knows that you guys are on the same page on one way or another, right? Like you both know what it is right now. How is this person, what is the challenge for this person when it comes to Pisces? Let's check. There we go. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. So another indicator that I do feel like this person is struggling. I feel like they're having a hard time, and you know, that's why they're fixated on you here. I feel like this person could be having some pretty hard realizations about their life, about their choices, about where they're at. For some of you, especially if, you know, there is another party involved, I do feel like somebody could have some regrets here because I feel like they're feeling pulled towards your energy. And they're very unhappy about where they are currently. So somebody could be feeling like, especially if somebody chose you over, or chose this person over you, or left you and then got with somebody else. And I don't think that's the case for all of you, but I do think it is for some of you. But I feel like somebody's having some hard realizations about their choices here, okay? I feel like there was something they didn't want to see before about their choices, like they were kind of in denial, but I feel like it's getting harder and harder to ignore. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands fly out for you. The sun's coming in a weird way. I can't seem to escape it. There you go. We have the 9 of Wands here coming in for how this person is feeling. Yeah, I mean, feeling frustrated, feeling tired, like especially emotionally, feeling very emotionally, wore out here. We have 2 9s here. There's something here where they know they can't stay in this space very long. And 9s do represent our environment as well. So there's something about this person's environment. Like I said, I feel like it's like their current choices or their current partnership. Some of you, it could be like a work situation, but there's something about their environment here and their surroundings that it's just becoming, unbearable for them. And I do feel like someone's having a lot of regrets about their past choices when it comes to you here. I do also, like I said, I think that fixating on you, Pisces, is also like a form of distraction for this person. I feel like they keep trying to make something, work or try to get through something where they are, but it's just, it's exhausting. So tell me about this 3 of Pentacles energy. I see the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, she has the knowledge and wisdom that she has from the experiences that she has. And I kind of feel like this is something where, this person had to kind of go through this experience. They had to make this decision and see the results from that to be able to kind of have the understanding that they're having now when it comes to their past choices. So for some of you, this person could be wanting to kind of detach from where they are, or they could be viewing you as having detached or pulled back your energy because of their past choices, right? For some of you, the Queen of Swords can also represent a conversation. So somebody could want to have a conversation with you, but they may wonder like if you are still invested at all or if you've totally detached from the situation. Tell me about the 9 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. So especially for those of you where this person was married or in a live-in partnership, that could be what they're having realizations about. It could also just be like what they want moving forward. For those of you where it's not another party in that sense, there could be some kind of like major goal or success or new chapter that they're really struggling to step into, but it's, they're having some tough realizations about it. Tell me about this 9 of Wands. We have the Chariot, still determined though, still trying to move forward, still trying to push through. They're seeing some progress, but it's coming at a price, I feel like, for them. What is this person's next actions and behaviors towards Pisces? We have the Knight of Wands. So I would be cautious, Pisces, because I do feel like somebody could be moving towards you with that energy, but it feels very unstable and inconsistent. I think somebody does have a lot of desire for you. And like I said, I do feel like somebody gets pulled in and drawn to you and your energy because of the state that they're in. But this is not them coming in a stable energy, okay? Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups. Ultimately, Pisces, and this is your energy here. Ultimately, Pisces, if this person comes in, I feel like they'll leave just as fast as they came back in. And they're in an unstable energy. But to be honest, Pisces, I don't think you're going to let them get that far. I feel like for a lot of you, you're already starting to move on from this situation because yes, you were getting something from this connection, but not what you needed, not what you deserved. Okay. And with the World card here being at the bottom of the deck and the 7 of Pentacles, wow, even the 4 of Swords, 7 of Wands, look at that. That's such a confirmation. The 7 of Wands is like, I'm not going to tolerate I'm not going to settle. And I'm not going to to settle. I'm not going to put up with certain things anymore. I'm not going to do inconsistency. I'm not going to settle for less than I deserve. So this could be blocking somebody, whether it's physically, like blocking them on social media, blocking their phone number, or it could just be like an energetic block, putting your guard up here. The Four of Swords, you're trying to heal, and I think you've been thinking this over here quite a bit. And the Four of Swords can also be a card of reflection. The Seven of Pentacles is you being very aware of and deliberate. I want to say deliberate, aware and deliberate with who, what, where you give your energy to, right? And whether something is a good investment for you or not, and are good for you to invest in any more energy into or not. And I think you're making a decision, because with the World card here, I think you're seeing that something is just a cycle. Somebody kind of comes in and does the same thing, and I feel like you're closing it out here. So the signs I'm seeing for you, I see Leo, Libra, Taurus, all the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. I see Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Cancer. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps, and everything you need to know is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.